everyone is under attack.
What do we do? Stand up, fight back.
When everyone is under attack.
What do we do? Stand up, fight back.
When everyone is under attack.
What do we do? Stand up, fight back. The people united will never be defeated. 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 The people united.
These cuts are really great for Tony Abbott's mates, but they're going to be really bad for the 99%.
Who's going to fight? We're going to stand up and fight. We need to build skills and start a campaign strategically against the government and move beyond one-off rallies.
The cuts are going to affect me because I'm on age pension, but I'm much more concerned about the cuts for young people and for Aboriginal programs.
What you doing in the budget? Get this one, $500 million? But we do get something. We got actually $50 million devoted to permanent police presence on communities in Northern Territory, Queensland. Permanent police presence. So don't tell me about lucky fucking country, alright?
Shocked and horrified that he's cut Medicare. It's taken us back so many years, and as someone who really needs Medicare, it's really insulting.
How many of Australia's first people who are currently already living so far below the poverty line are going to be able to afford an extra $7 to be able to go to the doctor, and then an extra fee to get a test, and then an extra fee to get their prescriptions? If you want to know where this burden of this brutal budget from Tony Abbott is going to fall, it will be on the young, the sick, the poor, and on Australia's first peoples. Whoever you voted for last time, no one voted for this budget. Tony Abbott has no mandate to create an underclass in this country. And when it comes to the attacks in this budget on the young, the sick, and the poor, the Greens will block this budget. If Labor and the Palmer Party join with us in an alliance for a new election, we can have Tony Abbott out of office by Christmas.
Tony Abbott lies, big surprise, we're marching for our rights today. He's got blood on his face, big disgrace, looting and burning all over the place. We will block the budget. We will block the budget.
I'm here because I'm just absolutely outraged at the way the Abbott government has attacked every plank of Australian social democracy and all of the things that make Australia, or did make Australia, a relatively decent country. I mean, they want to strip all of that away. They want to turn us into the United States of America. They want to slash our healthcare. They want to turn our universities into even more corporate things than they are already. And the worst thing, I think, are the two things that I'm really upset about are the war on the young and the war on the environment. And the two are linked, because it's the young people who are going to have to carry the consequences of this government's climate denial.
If there's something you could say to Joe Hockey and Tony Abbott, what would it be?
Everyone hates you. Well, I'm an environmentalist, I'm a student. A lot of my friends can only study because they get Centrelink payments and they're already working most of their days and nights to get through uni. So there's a lot of reasons, but that's one of them.
why are you here today?
I'm here for the future, for my family's future, and it's the most important thing I can do at the moment.
What happened to our democracy? We enabled a bunch of corporates to take control of the politicians, and they are leading us into a paradigm that is full of fossil fools. It is full of death, destruction, violence, inequality and patriarchy. So the question is, really after everything that you've heard today, the question should be, what kind of country and world do you want to live in, and what are you prepared to do to make that happen? Really? That's a really serious question.
And I'm here today trying to stand up for something to teach the young people that unless we get together as a collective and actually start speaking out and losing the fear for speaking out, then we're going to lose everything. We're in a major crossroad now today in Australia.
We reject your budget cuts. Money for the bosses. Money Abbott, get out. We know what you're all about. Your bosses. Money for the bosses. Money Abbott, get out.
Students, Centrelink is looking like it might be taking a couple of hits, and we're not happy about that.
When I got in,
And so why are you here today?
To get Abbott out of government.
For this country, where First Nations people are given their justice, and then all poor people and all people are equal. We can no longer have the folks of the world. We can no longer have the people discriminated. We got to be equal. But Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people need to have their reparations. You need to bring justice.
We should occupy the budget. That's what I thought, take it over, because the budget hasn't got a life of its own apart from the people. Okay? It should be made to measure up to the requirements of the people. People first, money second.
I'm here because I think that this is the coolest budget in generations, and I think people have come out today in huge numbers, which is enormously encouraging for the kind of fight back that we need, precisely because people will not stand for the erosion of the welfare state, or more than the erosion, the bludgeoning of the welfare state. So I think we all want to be part of a fight back, and let's bring down the government, call on Labor to block supply and force an election.
I already have excellent skills at survival. I've had a lot of practice. Every day I have to balance my finances. I have to keep myself healthy and fed and well. If this budget gets through, it won't really matter how good my survival skills are. I will sink.
These budget cuts are frightening because they're aimed at some of society's most vulnerable. They're aimed at students, they're aimed at the unemployed. It's a cruel, ideologically driven budget. Tony Abbott, you really have to start keeping your promises.
Yeah, so it was a fantastic turnout today to protest against Abbott's budget. We need to see more of this. I don't think we can rely necessarily upon the Labor Party and the Greens, although it's good that they've uttered words against it. We need to keep the pressure out, keep coming to the streets and mobilising to make sure this budget is ripped up, is dead and buried.
So I hope that the opposition block this budget and we go to an election. If that doesn't happen, then Tony Abbott, Joe Hockey and all your rich mining, military industrial mates, we will take the cities and we will shut them down.